The wife throws the money and says, "You've ruined our child's future. How can we pay the school fees with such little money?" The husband replies, "Don't shout in the middle of the road. We'll lose whatever respect we still have." The wife says, "You promised that we'd send our child to a good school, but we haven't even been able to pay the fees on time." The husband says, "Keep this money. I'll earn more after work and give it to you." The wife replies, "You've been saying the same thing for the last 15 days. Today, our son was expelled from school because the fees weren't paid." The husband says, "Don't create a scene. I'm going to work now. Please keep this money." The wife says, "Just give me the school fees. I don't want my son to end up driving a rickshaw like you." The husband says, "I want to educate our son too. Give me just 3 more days. I'll arrange the money somehow and pay the fees." The wife replies, "Stop making excuses every day." The husband says, "You want the money? Then I'll sell this rickshaw." The wife asks, "Why?" The husband replies, "This rickshaw is how we earn our living, and it's also how we pay our son's school fees. But if selling it is the only way to calm you down, then I'll sell it." Just then, a man walks over and says, "Here, take this money for your son's school fees." The husband asks, "Who are you?" The man replies, "I heard you arguing about the school fees. You need this money." The husband says, "We don't even know you. How can we accept your money?" The man says, "You drive a rickshaw because life didn't give you many opportunities. Do you do any other work?" The husband replies, "No, I spend the whole day driving a rickshaw." The man asks, "How much do you earn in a month?" The husband says, "About $200. The man says, "And that's not enough to pay the school fees?" The husband replies, "Out of that, I pay the house rent, buy groceries, and send money to my parents in the village. Nothing is left." The man asks, "Why did you move from your village to the city?" The husband says, "We came here so our son could get a good education. There weren't enough opportunities in our village. We want him to study, become a respected officer." The wife says, "We don't want our son to grow up in poverty like us. That's why we moved to the city and admitted him to a good school. We wanted him to have a bright future." The husband says, "I'm unfortunate. I can't even earn enough to pay for my own child's education." The man asks, "How much have you studied?" The husband replies, "Not much." The man asks, "Do you know how to drive a car?" The husband says, "Yes. Back in my village, I worked as a driver for a gentleman." The man smiles and says, "There's a driver's position available at our company. The salary is $400 per month. With that, you'll be able to pay your son's school fees easily and take care of your family's needs." The wife says happily, "Please give him the job. With a better salary, we'll finally be able to fulfill our dreams." The man says, "Take this money and pay your son's school fees today. Then come with me, and I'll introduce you to the manager." Do you think a stranger would help someone this much in today's world? If yes, then like and subscribe my family.